Alright, now on the way to the race, to the lake. We are in a hotel close to T2, it's 2 transitions. And yeah, the lake is like 10k far. And yeah, feeling good, much better than before Submarine. Didn't have to vomit this time. And yeah, actually a little less nervous, kind of have a little less, putting a little less pressure on myself. And yeah, really looking forward to race. It rained, so the streets are wet now. If it stays like this or if it's raining again, it's definitely gonna be exciting on the bike course because it's really technical. And also then when it's wet, it can be dangerous. Sebastian Kienle actually crashed a few years ago when it was raining, and it's his home race, so he knows the course. So yeah, definitely have to be careful then. But yeah, looking forward.
Might not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivation's looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming.
And action. So Ironman 70.3 Kraichgau is history. We are now 1 day post-race, still in a hotel which was provided for me by Ironman, which is quite nice. And so the race went really good. Yeah, went also already the training into the race the whole week after Submarine. Went much better than before Submarine, so I definitely had a lot more like confidence and just kind of better fitness and shape going into the race. And the field was quite good, nothing too extra, but still quite a few very strong guys here. Especially who I was definitely looking out for was Justus Nieschlag, a German short course athlete, starting for Germany at the Olympic Games last year in Tokyo. And I mean, he's also training at Dan Lorang, so yeah, I know that he's also a really strong athlete, and also definitely can be strong on the half distance because he already did 2 half distances before that, so it was already his 3rd one where he was quite strong. And yeah, quite a few other very strong guys. And then yeah, the start was yesterday at 8:30 in the morning, and the swim was going quite okay for me. I mean, the front was definitely way too fast, so I couldn't have gone with them for sure. It was Justus and one other Swiss guy. And then I kind of had like was a gap, and I kind of had no one to swim with, so I had to find my own pace and was basically leading the chase pack. But I also didn't want to go into the pack and draft. Rather like try to keep the pace high to have as little gap to the front as possible. Then came out of the water, and my T1 was definitely the worst yesterday, because after like putting off my wetsuit and taking everything into the bag and putting on my helmet, I realized I forgot my visor in the bag. So, and because the helmet is like not just a half helmet without the visor, because like the visor is really like going over the ears and having the huge aerodynamic advantage for the helmet, and also because of so many like descents on the course, it would have been not a good idea to ride without visor. So I think that's a good decision to actually turn back, get my bag, get the visor, and lose 20 to 30 seconds probably with that. But probably hopefully won't happen again. And then went to the bike, just kept pushing right from the beginning. And the first 15k are actually quite flat on a kind of big street. And then we are going into the hills, and the course is really hilly. I think like 1,100 meter elevation. It's non-stop, like up and down, often quite steep, and also very technical descents and turns through the villages. And it's definitely a really tough course, probably one of the toughest courses I ever did on a 70.3. But I like that, and also I think as a strong cyclist, I think it kind of suits me. So after 20k we got shrunk together into a group of 5 athletes chasing down Justus Nieschlag, who was 2 minutes in front of us. And it was like me, Ruben Sepuntke, Mark Eggeling, Philip Coutney, and Gregor Schreiner. And after basically the first 30k I wasn't riding in the front because the guys were pushing really hard, especially up the hill. I had to push over 400 watts to just keep up, and I was already thinking, okay, if I have to continue doing that, I probably I will probably get dropped. And that was already like not a good feeling, because I'm not usually someone who gets dropped in a race on a bike. And but then after 30k I kind of like went to the front and started to make the pace myself. Also like made a little attack, so I think we dropped one guy, so we were just 4 of us left. And from there I stayed at the front the rest of the bike, just kept pushing hard. Anytime I was watching back, Ruben Sepuntke had like a really fair gap to me, which was probably 20-30 meters. And that's why I stayed in the front, because I was like, okay, I mean, he's riding really fair, I'm keeping the pace really high, and so I'm not gonna go back and just keep pushing at the front anyway. Like the drafting advantage on this course wouldn't be that huge because of the hills. But we couldn't close the gap to Justus. I think we closed it down to 1:30 when we came into transition. So he was really strong on the bike, and I was definitely surprised by that. My second transition was quite okay, quite good. I could immediately run away from the other 3 guys. And I was pushing like really hard on the first lap of the run, trying to maybe I was kind of hopeful Justus will maybe break because he was riding too hard, but I was closing actually a bit of the time on the first lap, like 10-15 seconds. And I was running really well, feeling really good on the run. I mean, the run course also really tough. It was starting with a slight downhill, and then it's like a long slide uphill, a slight downhill, steep downhill, and some turns, and then like steep uphill and slide uphill again. It was 3 loops, and definitely a really tough run course. I think worth of like 160 meter of elevation. But mentally I kind of liked it, was really flying. Also the spectators on the course was really amazing. I also heard my name so often, and Kraichgau definitely the race definitely delivered what was promised from this race, or what I heard from it. And I kept flying over the run course, but Justus even was was running faster the second and the third lap, there was no chance to actually catch him on the run as well. So I just tried to secure then second place. Ruben, until the half of the run, was only 20 seconds behind me. So yeah, I really had to push hard and dig deep for some time to kind of try to break him, so I'm out of sight, and I actually managed that. And from there, like, the gap was also growing, and I was like, basically safe second place. But of course, you never know until the finish. But overall, with my run performance and how my run progressed over the winter, I'm really, really happy. Like, I had now on this course, exactly like 3:30 pace for the half marathon. But because the course is really hard, this is actually like a quite good performance and would translate to a much faster pace on some fast courses. So I'm kind of excited for the bigger races when I can like really race against also some good runners, how I can perform there. And yesterday, and I finished second place at Ironman 70.3 Kraichgau. For sure, I have to be happy. I had a solid performance in all 3 disciplines. On the bike, my bike power was, I think, at 324 watts average, and was 342 watts normalized power, which is quite solid. And after that, the quite fast run just makes it even better. So like, I didn't keep back on the bike and then run fast, so I also pushed hard on the bike and then ran fast. And but Justus was so strong, so congrats and respect to him, to the well-deserved first place, and also congrats to Ruben Sepunke for third place. We all got a slot for the 70.3 World Champs. We all accepted it. So happy I can also take this box. And this way, now that I'm qualified for 70.3 Worlds, my next race is going to be in 4 weeks, Challenge Weichsee, my home race. I'm really looking forward to that. And for now, we're gonna enjoy Kraichgau for a bit, and then back home, and after some recovery, slowly get back into training. And overall, happy that after Summerine I could just deliver here a good race. Big thanks to my sponsors for supporting me, and also to my family and my girlfriend behind the camera, who was here for the weekend, came with me despite she had a quite stressful week, and was on supporting and filming duties. So I have to be very, very thankful for that. And
excuse the quality of the videos. It's an incredibly hard job to film, to watch the times and the gaps Fred is having on the others or to the others, and then cheer on him as well.
She's definitely having a very hard job.
Yeah, give me some kudos for it.
But she's doing it well. And for the next race, Challenge Weichsee, we're actually planning like a good race video, like not like now the last 3 with this recap and pictures under it. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed the video, my quick race recap. If you have any more questions about the race or anything else, just drop them in the comments, write me a message. I try to answer. And as always, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video.